بسم الله الرحمن
One of the first
الرحيم.
things, when someone says to me, I want more tawajjuh in salah, I always tell them, stay on wudu. Stay on wudu throughout your whole day. Don't ever lose wudu, stay on wudu. If you're not going to stay on wudu, at least get on wudu before prayers. Don't wait till it's adhan time and go do your wudu. Do your wudu before it's prayer time. Secondly, if you're not going to pray in a masjid or in a center, make in your house anyway, because you pray a lot of, most of your prayers are prayed where? At home. Have a niche in your house, somewhere where you pray, where you don't have pictures on the wall, you don't have anything that's going to what? I know a lot of parents are going to have difficulty with this because, every now and then you get used as a pony by your children or something like that. Or the odd thing gets cracked across your head while you're praying. This happens. But have a place where I can actually pray like this. Another thing, and avoid being distracted, another thing which is good is to have the adhan in the house. Do you know if the adhan is recited in the house for every prayer? You recite, when someone calls me, they'll ask about things that I don't really particularly understand or go into. People come up and talk to me questions about jinn, black magic, envy, ayn. I tell them, listen, recite the adhan for your prayer. It gets rid of everything. Whatever you're thinking of, just recite the adhan. Because you're in there, whatever someone's done, you say Allahu Akbar. Do you know what Allahu Akbar means? Listen to this. Do you know when we were given Allahu Akbar, the Prophet said he puts the fear into the hearts of the enemy. That word. It does, puts fear into. So Allahu Akbar. People, they freeze when they hear that word. But the mu'min, when he hears Allahu Akbar, he grows. He hears the call of his Lord. To recite the adhan and the iqamah before the prayer. Once the Messenger of God sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, he entered the masjid, he saw someone praying. You know those people, like you see them, they're praying, it's like they're in an Olympic pool. They're about to jump off the platform and dive. He's from ruku', he'll dive straight into sujood. Doesn't even stand up afterwards. His ruku' enters his sujood, uses Allahu Akbar, Subhana before he even gets into ruku', he gets back up, he's Sami' Allah, he's into his sujood, and he's just like basically, his head's just tapping the floor or the turba. And the Prophet says, when he sees him, he says, Naqar. He says, Naqara ka naqr al-ghurab. It's like, when you see the crow, how it pecks. This is what this person doing. You see the crow picking out something. This person's, it's not pray. He says, لو مات على هذا مات على غير دين محمد. This person dies like this, he has died on other than my religion. The Prophet saying this. The other thing when you pray, reflect over what you were saying. I'm not telling you to pray slow. Sometimes you might pray too slow and your head goes everywhere. And even if you look, when you hear hadith, Amir al-Mu'min used to pray 1,000 rakat, or Imam Zain al-Abidin, the same hadith, prayed 1,000 rakat. He prayed 2 rakat, he had 500 date palms that he had planted. He used to pray 2 next to each one. So if he was praying slow, there's no way he would have done 1,000, because they're humans and they live like humans, even though their connection to the heavens is another story. We're not getting into this. But when they do an action, they do what a human does. They don't do a miracle action. You know why? Because they got to teach us. So he would pray in a certain way. We're not telling you, but reflect over what you say.